Hello, viewers of Wasteland TV. We are here with
C. Andrew Nelson. You know me, sometimes known as Darth Vader.
the man who has the Aquatasy title.
You said it right this time. Ha
Yes. I thought I'd be nice this time.
Aquatasy, yes, thank you.
Not Aquatasy?
Not Aquatasy. It's not little fish with zappers. No.
So, you want to talk about the PizzaCon?
PizzaCon was interesting. PizzaCon was a very different kind of show that I've never been to before, anything like that.
So was I. I was surprised at how different it was. It was
Yeah.
almost like a classic convention you see pictures of.
Yeah.
You know, a small room.
Squished into a small pizza parlor.
But even those were squished into small areas.
Yeah, some of them were, those old ones.
You know, you see the old Star Trek ones.
Yep.
Back when they could get a group of people together and
Because it was
few
kind
celebrities.
of a homegrown thing, you know. It was, now in a lot of shows, not this one that we're at today, which is the Turlock Ohana Con, but a lot of them are very corporate now. And it was nice to see something that was just kind of like, fan organized and put together, and it had this very local feel to it. So
it was
nice.
What was nice about it is they were celebrating the anniversary of the Knights of Justice, the movie made in that area.
Exactly. And I think that's a nice thing. It's a nice
I actually
touch.
saw the film. It's kind of fun and cheesy.
Good. Yeah. Fun and cheesy is what I
Oh
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm going. This is if it came out at the end of the video store era, so it kind of was destined to fail. But if it came out 10 years before,
Sure, then
it would have found an audience.
Yeah. Unless, or if it had come out a couple of years later, then it could have gone straight to like Amazon or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And it would have, so.
Right at the video store, right at the Netflix era when they were looking for a product,
Yeah.
it would have been a good place for
Exactly. It would have been perfect. Yeah.
it. It would still be a good place to it if they wanted to revise it and do it again.
Sure. Special edition.
Oh yeah, with new actors and a whole new series with it.
Huh, that would be interesting. Yeah.
You know, with Game of Thrones nudity in it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
No, don't know about that.
Actually, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've seen a bunch of the effect shots because I've had to judge them for the Visual Effects Society Awards, but I've never watched the show. I mean, as
Really?
far as I know, it's boobs and blood. That's all I know.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah. My wife has watched it. I don't watch it.
Ah, did you see the second season of Krypton talking about it?
No, I still haven't seen that.
I saw
I've
it.
been so busy, and I haven't.
I was disappointed with it.
That's what I've heard, and that makes me sad because the first season was so good.
Oh yeah, it was so strong of a show, and it flowed so well that second season does what the 80s shows do.
Yes.
They're very encapsulated.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm guessing there's not going to be a third season.
No, that's what I've heard. There's no third season happening.
Yeah, it jumped the shark. It really did. Apparently.
But Lobo was great in it, but he gets annoying because he's the only guy he's the most character in the show.
Yeah. Oh well.
And it was fun to see full Lobo, not altered in any such way or kind of Marvel Universe stuff.
Yeah. But it's interesting because you've got DC shows that that was great, but it's floundered, and then you've got all the stuff, the whole Arrowverse, which can we still call it the Arrowverse if Arrow's not going to continue anymore?
I know.
Call it the Flashverse now, or what do we call it?
What do we call it now?
Crisisverse.
Yeah, I heard they merged all their shows into one Earth now.
I think so. That's why they have Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
That's what DC did with the comics, so they might as well do it with the TV shows.
And made, I had to read in Wikipedia.
I haven't seen it all yet, but
I read about it. That's why I had to cheat.
So spoilers, sorry.
Yes, that he becomes the Spectre.
Ah, interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Rather than him just being dead.
Yeah. Because they gotta have a way to bring him back. Because technically, Green Arrow did die in the DC universe.
Of course he did.
Saving Batman's life.
Is there anybody who didn't die in the DC universe?
Batman.
Okay, Batman never died. He died.
He even says that when they're talking about all the dead heroes. He goes, "I never died. I was lost in time."
Ah, okay, all right. Yes.
So, he was one of the few characters that the DC universe that escaped death.
Yeah, interesting.
They haven't. His sales haven't been low enough that they need to kill him.
Now you know who hasn't escaped death?
Who?
Is every character in every Marvel TV show, because they've wiped out. Disney has sort of shut down all the Marvel TV shows, but because now they want to focus on stuff that's going to be on the Disney Plus streaming service.
I heard the X-Men series have been put on hiatus.
Yeah.
That they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Although I'm hearing things about them bringing in some of the X-Men characters in. Like I've heard that the next or an upcoming Captain Marvel film will feature Rogue. So
really?
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
I know Spider-Man's supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
He's actually one of the better things that came out of it.
Yes.
But there's going to be another fight soon with Disney and Sony for financial.
I'm sure there will be, but it's all posturing. It's all rattling of sabers. It's
trying to get more
business.
money.
It's just business.
But Disney knows we failed with Star Wars, but we succeeded with Marvel.
Yes. And of course, the one saving grace for Star Wars now is we've got The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
which is an incredible show.
I've seen the first 3 episodes. It is.
It is very good. Yeah. So.
I was impressed with what Jon Favreau, I think he had to say his last name. Favreau did. Because what he did with Iron Man was impressive.
Sure. And you also have to credit Dave Filoni too for who was involved in that. So.
He did an amazing job, stepping so far away from the Star Wars universe. That he could create his own sub-universe.
Yeah, which is basically what we did with the games at LucasArts, like Dark Forces and everything. We came up with those kind of stories. That's what I loved about The Mandalorian. It's very much like the kind of stories we tried to tell with Dark Forces and Jedi Knight and Shadows of the Empire.
Or more like the old West End games where you got all the information and you built your own role-playing world.
Yes.
Especially when he's fighting, he has to get the egg. It's funny.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, but it's a very good series. I mean, I think that's probably one reason why a lot of people signed up for Disney Plus to begin with. Is to see that show.
Because I was surprised that Nick Nolte is the Ugonaut.
I know, that's great. It's a great character. Yeah.
And Carl Weathers is kind of fun to see.
Yes. I've always been a Carl Weathers fan, although he has a Disney connection already because he was voicing, was it Action Carl or whatever the character's name is. The character from the forgive me folks, I had about 3 hours of sleep. The character from the Toy Story things. There's a character, an action figure that he voices.
One of the G.I. Joes in the last movie. He was one of the Joes.
Yeah, he's one of the characters there. Yeah.
I think his name is Action Carl.
Yeah, Action Carl. Yeah. So he already had that connection with Disney, so I think that was probably one reason how he got into The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But it's great to see him there because I've always liked that actor.
Because it's kind of sad he wasn't part of Expendables.
Yeah, he would have been nice in Expendables.
Yeah.
Well, Stallone needs to do another one of those and bring him in.
It's not like Creed where you can't bring him back.
No, you can't bring him back there.
He's gone.
Unless he's like, maybe he's like like one of those.
A Force Ghost.
A Force Ghost, yeah. Like he's the Obi-Wan to Michael B. Jordan. So.
Yes. Because Stallone can only go so far.
Yes.
That he needs to tap into his father's energy.
Yes, exactly. See.
And rub the shorts across his face.
And Stallone auditioned for the original Star Wars.
I didn't know that.
Yes. When he auditioned for Carrie, he also auditioned for Star Wars because Brian De Palma and George Lucas were having joint auditions. I mean, a lot of people auditioned for those things, but Kurt Russell and a lot of different.
I know about Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Laverne and Shirley's, what's her name?
Penny Marshall.
Not Penny Marshall, the other one. Shirley.
Yes, I know.
Ron Howard.
Gosh. Yes. Yep,
can you imagine Opie Cunningham as Luke Skywalker?
I can, but it wouldn't have been the same.
No.
It wouldn't have been the same. It's just like saying, we all know that
and then we can have Andy Taylor as his dad.
Yes. Well, MGM wanted Shirley Temple to play Dorothy in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And Fox wouldn't release her from her contract to do that. So that's why I ended up with Judy Garland. And it would have been great, but it wouldn't have been the same.
It's kind of funny I didn't like the Joker film, but they really but it's funny when I was reading about it, they wanted Leonardo DiCaprio to play that role.
Interesting, yeah.
It would have been a whole different take.
Very different film.
He would have been a meaner Joker, I think.
Yes.
Not so sympathetic and semi. So you feel sympathy for him.
Yeah. You understand what made him that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think DiCaprio would have played him a little more cool.
Yeah. Cool and cruel.
Cool and cruel, yes.
Yeah, the CC.
Yes, the CC, yes.
But yeah, it's just amazing when you hear about all the other actors. The one that's interesting is how Lost was cast and how characters were created.
Yeah.
A lot of created characters in that show were never existed until casting.
Oh yeah. I love things like that. And also sometimes when they have a character that was supposed to be maybe a one-off and then they end up being a main character. You look at Felicity on Arrow.
No, Frasier.
Frasier, yes.
That's the best example.
That's the best one.
A 3-episode character that went on to have his own series.
That lasted for a long time.
And became his own celebrity in his own rights.
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
Yep.
that's impressive.
Yes.
So,
And if you want to tie that back into the X-Men that we were talking about, he played Beast. So there we go. See?
Yeah.
Everything ties together in World of Fandom.
I bet we could tie Kevin Bacon to the X-Men somehow.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody's just a few.
He was in the X-Men.
I'm only 2 degrees away from Kevin Bacon anyway. So.
What 2 degrees?
Well, I think it's me to James Earl Jones to him. Because if you connect everybody to JFK, it's like that film, a whole bunch of people together.
So, how does it feel to be two steps away from Kevin Bacon?
You know, I don't give it much thought. I mean, I like Kevin Bacon. Like him a lot.
Oh, he's had a lot of great roles.
I liked him going back to Animal House.
Oh, Animal House, he's great.
Yes.
Stop!
Yes. But,
we should have you sell our card this time.
Okay. Look at that.
Ooh. Sandra Nelson's a part of our site.
I'm on Wasteland TV.
Yes. So they can actually see you.
But you can also go to
Aquatasy.
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 Oh my God, you're gonna do that.
You can find it. It's spelled the same, however you pronounce it. Yes.
Aquatasy over here.
Yes.
You should be joining me in the fight for Aquatasy.
Oh my God.
No, come to the dark side and say it the right way.
Okay, how do you say it again?
Aquatasy.
Aquatasy.
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel, folks, and it's all about tropical
And mine
fish.
is Wasteland TV.
Wasteland TV.
Wasteland TV 2000.
You're watching it right now.
Yes. So we'll sign off with that in a moment.
Okay. And of course, the force is strong with you.
And no death to Robbie. He didn't show up. You want to say bye to him?
Bye, Robbie, wherever you are. Have a successful death.